At L&M Fine Jewelry, we hand select our diamonds to give you the very best prices possible. Monty knows a great deal when he finds one. Find your great deal at L&M Fine Jewelry.
Your diamond destination.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Under the Helmet with Samuel Akem, live from the press box, presented by Skyline Sports. I appreciate you guys all for being here. I'm here with the Griz running backs, all the guys you guys all know. This is obviously being recorded, so you guys will be watching it back. But I just want to give a shout out to all you guys. Appreciate you guys for being here. I know you guys got busy schedules, so I'm very appreciative of all you guys being here and sitting down with me. Today, we're going to be talking with Mr. Ostmo, the most senior running back on the team. He's been here for a while. He was actually here when I was here. You got here in 2018, correct?
2019.
2019?
Yep. Dang. For sure, yep.
So we're going to be talking to him, and I'm going to be asking him some questions about his life, about his career, about what you've been through, what got you here, and I'm excited, man. So the first segment we got is called the Mental Timeout. How are you doing?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah,
okay.
thanks for having me, Sammy.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
How was your week?
It was good. Coming off a loss, it's tough, but trying to look at the film, get better. Take it 1 week at a time. Look at the next game.
100%, man. Is there anything significant outside of football that happened for you this past week, or is gonna happen this week? I know football takes up so much of your time.
Yeah, I don't know.
You got any family coming in for homecoming?
I do. Oh, yeah. My both my brothers are coming in.
Okay.
One of my brother's girlfriends is coming, so first time meeting her.
Nice.
That'll be good.
That's
Looking
funny.
forward to it.
I just got done with my brother's wedding, and that was like my second time meeting my brother's wife, so
yeah.
I was like, man. Okay, so next segment is going to be called Backfield Beginnings. So I want to talk about your upbringing. You're from Oregon, correct?
Yep.
What part of Oregon are you from?
Portland,
Oregon? What
Yeah.
high school did you go to?
Lincoln High School. It's like right downtown Portland.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your recruitment like coming out of high school?
It didn't really start until probably going into my junior year. I kind of just started talking with Air Force was the first school that kind of reached out to me. And
I feel like they reach out to a lot of people. I got a letter from Air Force, and I was like, I see myself going on.
Well, my dad was a military guy.
Okay.
So he went to the Naval Academy. So
Okay.
Air Force reached out, and he's like, I don't really know if I want you going to anywhere but Navy if you're going to go to a academy school.
Right.
So Air Force reached out. They came to the school and offered me, and then Army was next. And my dad didn't like either of those, and Navy never reached out.
Damn.
He wasn't very happy about. And then it kind of just went to Portland State, Eastern Washington were kind of the kind of close schools.
Yeah.
And then Tim Houck was a coach on the staff my freshman year at my high school.
Oh, he was?
Yeah, because his stepson was on our team.
Ah.
So in between NFL jobs, he came and coached for a year.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he sent the film to Bobby, and then it just kind of went from there. Got
Okay.
an invite to camp, and then came to camp and got offered.
So was it really just Portland State, Eastern Washington, and Montana? Your three offers? Or
It was kind of like I went to visit my brother at Dartmouth, and he was playing baseball there, so I went and talked to their coaches, but it wasn't really any other serious schools.
did you take the ACT or SAT?
I took both.
Yeah? What'd you get? Hey, I got a 20 on my ACT, so.
I can't remember what I got on my ACT. I just remember I got a 1200 on my SAT.
That's really good, right?
I think it's decent.
Is it out of 1,500, right?
1600, yeah.
That's pretty good.
It's all right. It's nowhere near getting into those schools, though, the Ivy Leagues.
Yeah, I remember some of the Ivy Leagues were looking at me, and I had got a 20 on my ACT, and they were like, yeah, we're going to need you to take this again. I was like, I'm not about to do that.
Those things are tough. It's a
Yeah,
lot of
man.
concentration, and it's 4 hours.
How long is the SAT?
It was I think it's 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 3 or 4 hours, I think.
Okay. So I want to go back a little bit. We just talked about your recruitment. What was high school football like for you? Even take it back even further. What was youth football to high school? Did you always know you wanted to play football?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was kind of a thing where me and my the middle brother. So I'm the youngest of 3 brothers, and the middle brother, So the middle brother was 2 years older, so it kind of started with playing in second grade and being able to play a sport with him.
Okay.
And that was I remember that being pretty cool for me, and knowing that I got to hang around with my brother, who was like the stud running back growing up.
Did you play any other sports?
Baseball.
Baseball,
basketball growing up, and then quit basketball in 8th grade.
Did you ever think about, like, were you getting any looks for baseball or anything?
Yeah, I talked to a couple like MLB scouts, and then like Oregon State and Oregon.
Yeah.
Kind of talking to them.
Okay.
But nothing like I was never like super serious about going to play baseball anywhere unless it was
Always
like
football.
Yeah. Unless it was like I was gonna get drafted really high, which I wasn't that good.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Okay. So you had Eastern Washington, Portland State, Air Force, and Army.
Yep.
And Montana really was the one that won for you. Mm-hmm. And did you take an official visit, unofficial visit, or anything like that?
I took an official visit. It was actually the Portland State game where they kicked that game-winning field goal.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, that was devastating.
Yeah, that was
devastating. If you guys don't know about that game, it was, man. Okay, so the craziest part about this game, which is funny because Keenan Curran was in town this past weekend. That was homecoming, and we had Keenan. The rally. Yeah, the rally. We had the rally. So Keenan was one of our captains, and they had Keenan step up and talk in front of like the rally or whatever. And Keenan said, I don't know why he said this. He said, "We want NDSU," like for no reason. And I remember Hal got up right after him and was like, "Yeah, hold on now, Keenan. Like, we still got to beat Portland State." Then we go out and lose on a last second 52-yard field goal. It was so bad. I was standing there like, what just happened? Whole time, bro. Man, I remember telling Keenan, like, why would you say that? Like,
know, like after games, they like bring in their recruits to the locker room.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, like you can go find your dad, like.
Bro.
So I just met him at dinner that night, and that was it.
Oh,
like,
you guys were at a depot that night?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're good.
That's so funny because I took my visit. Did you commit on your visit?
Yeah, I committed the day after.
You did?
Yeah.
I did, like Sunday?
Yeah.
I did too.
It was on like, I think I called on my way back.
Yeah.
From, like I was driving.
You guys
home.
drove?
Yeah, it was like 8
Dang,
hours.
they didn't even book you a flight?
Oh, maybe they did. Maybe it was when I got home I called them. Yeah.
That's funny because my visit, we lost 2, and I already knew, like, I'm coming here, you know, so.
I mean, the atmosphere is just crazy. So it's just, I mean, it's like a special place, and you kind of know that when you see it.
Oh yeah, for sure. How have you felt during your time in Montana? Like, how's it been for you?
Like football wise, or like just all
Football,
around?
life, you know, all of it.
I think football's been really good. It's been like a good fit. And, obviously, it's good to be on a team that has a pretty good like resume.
Yeah.
Like, and
Pedigree.
Yeah.
The pedigree. Yeah.
And like, you know, it's always fun to like win.
Yeah.
Montana's like a winning program.
100%.
That's been good for football, and then I've met a lot of my best friends here, and it's been a really special place for that reason. Like being able to have those lifelong friends.
Sure. What is your favorite part about attending UM?
I'd say probably the people, but I might be biased because I live with some pretty cool guys. So it's just like
like the friends you made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably like looking back, I feel like in like 10 years, that's probably what I'll appreciate the most. Is like the people I met, but obviously the scenery's awesome, and then like floating the Clark Forks, just it's just like a really unique place to have all like the scenery and beauty around it.
Do you guys have mountains in Oregon?
We do, but it's like an hour away, and then like we have like the ocean like 30 minutes away. There's nothing really like this there.
No real draw there.
Yeah, I mean there's like a river, but it's like boats and like it's a little bit too like polluted. I don't know.
Dirty. It's like kind of dirty.
Yeah.
So were you a Oregon State or Oregon fan?
Oregon State. Both my
State?
parents went to Oregon State, and then my dad transferred to Navy, but yeah, both of them went to Oregon State. So I grew up Oregon State, and I still don't really like the Ducks.
Ah man, that hatred. So were you kind of like a true? Did you kind of travel with us in 2019?
Yeah.
So you were there in 2019. Ah, okay, okay. Did you get to play at all?
Yeah, I
did?
think I had like 2 carries.
Ah, but hey, you got to play.
Yeah. I remember playing on punt return. Was my first like rep against them, and I was so nervous.
Yeah.
I was like blocking the end, and he was like a corner or a safety, and I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to keep up with this dude. I better get my hands on him."
Hey, well, it ended up all good for you, bro.
Yeah.
Walk us through our next segment now, we're in a day in the life with Nick.
Mm-hmm.
So walk us through your daily routine in season and out of season.
All right, I'll start in season. Wake up at about 6:30. Try to leave the house at 6:45.
Mm-hmm.
Go to the training room before my lift at 8. So get whatever maintenance I need before my lift, and then after lift. Sometimes a lot. Like recently, we've been going and hitting the sauna over in the rec. Which has been pretty nice.
Sauna's nice.
Yeah. And then I'll go home and usually turn on like Pat McAfee show and watch film. Get started on homework, things like that, and then come back around 11:30 or noon to get grab lunch. Go to the training room again, and then meetings, practice.
Yeah.
Go home, film, homework, watch football, whatever's on.
What are you studying?
I'm getting an MBA.
Okay.
So I'm in my last semester of that.
What'd you get your bachelor's in? Business? Just
Business. I don't remember anymore. It's been so long since I've been in there. It's entrepreneurship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you're getting your MBA. Yeah.
Yep.
And you finish this December or in May?
This December.
Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Got like 2 classes left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you feel about that?
They saved the hardest ones for last.
Yeah.
Even this finance class, it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you take like the management and information systems technology?
Just like the beginner classes.
Yeah. I remember when Mitch, because me and Mitch were like locker buddies.
Yeah.
I remember when Mitch was taking that and just some of the stories he would tell me about what he was going through and how tough it would be and stuff like that. And just, man, like, ugh.
Yeah.
Is there one thing you do that you feel is ritual, whether it be daily, once a week, only on game day, or vice versa? Is there something that you don't do specifically on game day? Like for me, I wanted to get ready the same way every week. Mm-hmm. And then I wouldn't eat before a certain amount of time, or I wouldn't do this. Like, is there something that you have that you do that weekly, or like, is there any juju that you feel like you have, or something that you feel like you have to do?
I don't know if there's something that I feel like I need to do, but I don't know if this really relates to like football or anything. It's just kind of like my daily thing is I do the Sudoku every day.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that kind of like the Wordle?
No, it's like where like you need to fill out 1 through 9 like.
Is that
those?
like on your phone?
Yeah.
I feel like I did it one time with somebody. Does it give you like hints to the words and stuff?
No, it's not like words. It's numbers.
Oh.
So it's like you need to fill out. It's like a 9x9 with like. I don't know. It's kind of confusing.
No, I'm not a numbers guy. That's why I got my degree in psychology.
I always do that in the morning just to get my mind kind of going.
Yeah.
Because it kind of makes you think. I like start my day off with that.
Okay. What about like game day? Any game day routines, or you just kind of
Yeah, I'm just kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it always takes so long to get up to the game, so it's kind of like.
What do you mean get up?
Or it takes so long to like build up to the game,
build your emotions up.
No, just like the time, like you go to pregame meal and then you have like all the meetings and then the Griz walk and then you're getting ready.
At that point, you're just ready to play.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like it's a really long build up.
Okay. Next segment, we're going to Inside the Mind. I want to dive into kind of your mindset as a player. What did you do in high school, training-wise, that you felt separated you from everybody else? So you're a Division I football player. Division I football players are different than people who, are just regular Joes on the street. So what do you think you did differently that separated you from maybe your teammates in high school or other guys who didn't end up where you were?
I took training pretty seriously in high school, and kind of started in like 7th or 8th grade when I went to the gym with my brothers, and I was always like kind of like a stronger kid, like just naturally, and I remember being stronger than like some of my brother's friends that were like 2 or 4 years older.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I thought that was pretty cool. So going into high school, I took that pretty seriously, and really liked the weight room, and I just enjoyed the work, and I think that it kind of just paid off and worked out for me.
Was there like a specific moment that you can remember that made you feel like, I can play football at the Division I level, I can play college football? Was there ever like a moment like that?
I remember in high school there was a kid that was committed to like UCLA or Cal or something. I remember as a junior, I ran for like 130 yards, and I like.
He was a
broke couple
defensive player?
Yeah, he was a defensive player.
All right.
And I remember breaking a couple tackles from him, and I was just like, all right, like I know I can do this.
Yeah.
Like this dude's like a 3-4 star. And
Yeah.
I was like unrated, so I was just like before the game, nervous. Like when you like see like you see all the accolades someone else has, and
Yeah.
you're like, damn, this guy must be good.
Okay. Who is one person that had a tremendous impact on your life, whether that be a coach or a parent, or even a teammate?
I have a few,
Name 'em.
obviously, but obviously Coach Green has had a huge impact. He's always been supportive and played a big part in my development. And, just being like when I was unsure of myself, just kind of reassuring me of that I'm a good player and
Yeah,
I can
that's
do these
big.
things. Yeah,
That's
it
big.
is. Yeah, especially as like a young kid and like or coming off an injury, it's just like that's big. And then going back to high school, I had a baseball coach that was my strength coach, and he really pushed me.
Yeah.
And I remember him being a big part of like on days that I didn't really feel like doing stuff. He'd really push me to do that stuff and get better.
Nice. Okay. What is your mindset when it comes to stepping on the field? And your answer can't just be one word. Like, are you trying to go dominate? Are you trying to bury your opponent? Like, what is your mindset when you think about stepping on the football field for a game or practice?
I don't know. I feel like it's like a lot of just being a guy that like is going to help the team.
Yeah.
Like anything that like even if it's not like a star play for me, it's like helping that play happen. Like pass pro, blocking on the perimeter, like getting out and blocking.
So anything that'll help your team win.
Yeah, I feel like that's just the name of the game is just even if you have a bad game, it's like if your team wins, it's a victory in the end.
100%.
And then obviously being like physical and like I feel
dominant.
Okay. Like just wearing and tearing, making people not want to really tackle you.
Yeah, for sure. Where do you get your confidence from?
Oh, that's a tough question.
Is it?
I don't know.
Was there? I mean, like,
I don't know if like I feel like I just like I have confidence because I've like played a lot.
So just like your experience gives you confidence?
Yeah, just kind of like developed it over like the years. Like I don't think I was very confident when I was playing as like a true freshman.
Yeah.
Like, I was just kind of like stepping on eggshells, like
just
trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But like not really playing fast.
Yeah.
Like I try to do now.
So you were just thinking a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like that just comes with like knowing what you're doing. And,
100%.
knowing the playbook and watching more film and understanding like what you need to watch to go succeed.
100%. What keeps you motivated to keep going and wanting to improve every day?
Just the guys around me. You obviously need to like you have these love for these guys that you've built these relationships with. Like they're your brothers, and I know people say all the time like, oh, he's my brother.
Yeah.
But like you really love these dudes around you. So it's just like doing the right thing and working hard for the guys around you.
For sure. Okay. Now we got tales from the trenches. A clutch moment. Recount a time when you had to make a clutch play in youth ball, high school, or college, and share what that moment was like. Like a big play in a game, or one that you can remember that stood out to you.
What? Clutch play. There was a baseball game. It doesn't have to be football, does it?
It doesn't have to be football.
We were in like a championship game for baseball, like our league championship, and I think so. Playoff baseball or high school baseball is like 7 innings. It's not like the normal 9 innings, like a normal MLB game is. But I think we went to extra innings, and there was a guy on first with 2 outs, and I had a home run to walk it off.
What grade was that in?
My senior year.
Senior year?
Yeah.
Dang, how did that make you feel?
Why are you laughing?
No, that's clutch.
I didn't really know how to like put that.
That's clutch. Walk off?
You better get that home run.
Walk off home run? Senior year? In the playoffs?
Yeah, we were down 1-2.
And what round of the playoffs was it?
Oh, it was in the playoffs. It was the league championship.
League championship?
Yeah.
Dang, to win the league champ? Come on, X. Walk off to win the league championship?
Yeah.
They're hating on you, bro. That is the moment. That is the clutch moment. Okay, next we got.
Golden Metaphor is a grand slam.
Next we got that one special play. Without giving too much away schematically, what is your favorite play in football?
In the Treasure State, University of Montana football is a way of life. Lithia Ford has long been a proud sponsor of Griz football, and Lithia Ford of Missoula is thrilled to have several of the best Montana football seniors driving the best trucks in Montana. Aspen Sound is the premier car audio and accessory shop in Montana. Aspen Sound makes sure the boys are riding in style with tinted windows and state-of-the-art stereo systems. There's always a party in Montana. Whether you're going to a concert, a wedding, or a football game, the Montana Party Bus will get you there. Skyline Sports and ESPN MT cover the Big Sky with more depth than anyone. Check out SkylineSportsMT.com and tune in to Nuanez Now on 102.9 ESPN Missoula every day. My Montana Roots and Wear Your Roots clothing is your go-to spot for the most unique and comfortable lifestyle clothing you'll find anywhere. And get your custom t-shirts to support your favorite player. From 5 local businesses who love Montana, best of luck to the Griz as they pursue another Big Sky Conference championship.
I know it is.
What about the other one though? No.
Wasn't that what you got?
That was the throw I had. I don't know if you were at your brother's wedding, right? So
Yeah.
we tossed it and I threw it back to the quarterback last week.
How did it end up?
It wasn't open, but he ran it. Doesn't count as a passing stat.
What are you talking about?
I don't think that was my favorite play though, because I was so nervous to throw the ball before that.
What's your favorite play to run?
My favorite play?
Like as a running back? Is there like a favorite
like
type
this.
of run play?
I feel like it kind of depends on like the team you're playing. Like different things work well. I really like power and or counter just because they just because like you have those guys leading up for you. They're pretty easy to read and and then we have like fake dive and then like pitch out to the running back. We ran against Ferris State last year.
Yeah.
That's another good one.
Okay.
It's usually wide open on the edge.
Yeah. I think you scored on that, didn't you?
That was my first collegiate touchdown.
Eastern, right? Yeah.
Okay. Play names.
A breakthrough moment is next. What is one play or moment in college football where you knew you belonged?
There was a game against Idaho my true freshman year, and I remember getting
19 at home.
Yeah. I remember we were down like 17-0 or something. It was something.
Yeah,
bad
we
like
were bad. We started out bad that game.
Yeah, and I remember I kind of got thrown in and like kind of had a few good runs and started a good drive, and then we ended up scoring, and I ended up scoring twice in a row.
Yeah,
and we came back and ended up winning. And that was kind of the moment where I was like, I remember they posted on the Twitter, and I had like 90 yards. Like
you were like, dang, really?
I had like 90 yards rushing and receiving. Like they said like all-purpose yards, 90 yards, and they posted like breakout game for our freshman or something, and I was just like 90 yards because we had Marcus. Marcus was rushing for like 100 yards every game
and receiving too.
Yeah.
I mean,
and
still,
I was like,
bro. I mean, if that's what stood out to you, I mean, that's just like, I don't know. I know how that feels, bro.
Yeah.
I know how that
it's like
feels.
I think all the scores I had before that were like in blowouts or like we were up by like 40 and I would score a touchdown. It's just like, but then it was like we were down and I scored and it kind of I didn't like the scores just like kind of propelled us back into the game.
Yeah,
and it was just that was kind of the moment I was like, this is pretty cool.
You made a difference in a win.
Yeah.
That was like a big win because that's a trophy game and everything.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
That game, remember, if you don't remember. Were you here in 2019? You got here in 2020. That game, remember, Dalton was coming off the ankle injury.
Yeah.
And he came in.
Yeah.
And kind of like, man,
Yeah, I remember that.
Idaho, 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next is the neighbors. Give me one rivalry memory that stands out for you, and you'll always remember it.
Obviously the touchdown last year.
Yeah.
I mean,
wide open. Wide open.
My favorite part of that is Junior running in the background, and you can see he has a huge smile on his face. There's like pictures of it, and he's just he has a huge smile, and he has his finger up in the air like this. Yeah, that's one moment I'll never forget. That play.
Yeah.
And just that moment, like in the end zone with all those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of like the moment we were like, all right, we won the Big Sky.
Yeah.
And, like, it was pretty cool.
First time in what, like 15 years, 14, something like that?
Yeah.
I think it was 2009 the last time they did it. Well, technically 11, but it technically got like vacated or I don't know. Okay, last one in this segment of Tales from the Trenches is freshman moments. Give us a time either during your freshman year or when you were still a young guy when you realized you weren't in high school anymore.
Join Town Pump's Pump It Up Rewards Plus program and never pay full price for fuel again.
Save 5 cents on every gallon every day at any town pump across Montana.
Plus, earn and redeem points on your favorite in-store items to get free stuff with our clubs.
Stop in and pick up a rewards card. Download the Pump It Up Rewards Plus app today.
Or visit townpump.com/rewards to register and start saving.
Right down the road, pump it up, oh yeah.
Like, did you take a hit or,
Against Oregon, I had my first carry against them. I remember they had a D lineman or number 3, and he was like 350 pounds. And
I played with him at the Philadelphia Stars.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he stuck his arm out, and there was like a wide open hole, and he stuck his arm out, and I just like completely, like, all my momentum got stopped, and then one of their linebackers like picked me up and pile drove me, and I was like, that's never happened to me before.
Yeah. Okay, we got 2-minute drill. We don't have any fan questions, so this will be our last segment. Favorite football player growing up?
Steven Jackson.
Steven Jackson?
Yeah. He
For
played
the Rams?
Yeah.
Why?
He was Oregon State. I was a big Oregon State fan growing up.
Ocho?
I was more of a running back guy. I always played running back growing up. So, and then I always wore 39 growing up too for Steven Jackson.
Didn't you wear that as a freshman?
38.
38. Okay. Yeah.
They wanted me to be Lex.
Okay. Who's the funniest teammate?
It's got to be probably Eli.
Eli?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know.
Favorite sport outside of football?
Golf.
Golf.
Yep.
Really getting your golf game up?
Yeah, I had a deal this summer to golf out at Canyon River.
Oh yeah.
So I was golfing there almost every day. And
which one's Canyon River? Is that off of Mullen?
It's East Missoula.
Okay.
Like where the white trash beach is.
Yeah. Biggest football pet peeve. So like, I hate when dudes wear double socks. I hate what do you hate to see, or what's your biggest football pet peeve?
I wouldn't count this one like in practice, but like during games when people have like gloves on and they don't have tape under their gloves, and it's just like gloves straight to their skin.
Oh, just naked?
Yeah, instead of like the wrist tape. I do during practice, but like.
You don't like seeing that in games?
No.
Yeah?
And then
it just rubs you the wrong way?
And then when people have like 20 armbands or like armbands like 20 down their leg.
Yeah. Okay. What's your favorite pregame song?
I don't really listen to music. If I do, it's kind of like,
So what are you doing?
I just get in the weight room and do like my mobility stuff, and then
no music though? Just whatever's playing in the weight room? Dang. That's
sometimes I'll throw in stuff. And if I do, it's just like I don't really like pump myself up.
Yeah.
But it's more just like country.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nick Ostmo, no music. Morning or night person?
Night.
Night?
Night owl.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
Probably Interstellar. Or Shawshank Redemption.
Bro, both good movies. Interstellar, though. Have you guys seen Interstellar?
Yeah.
Bro. You haven't seen it?
No.
Bro.
Born in 05, 04.
Oh, man, yeah, you guys are young. When were you born?
2001.
2001?
Yeah.
You guys are all born in the 2000s.
I'm 03.
03? Damn. Yo, I am old. You're 01?
01.
You born in the Civil Rights Movement?
Man, I was born in 97.
Yeah, bro. Damn, you guys make me feel old, man. Damn.
Damn.
If you weren't playing football, what would you be doing?
I probably would have chased baseball.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think just being in a sport
Yeah.
would have been. Yeah, I would have been in a sport of some sort.
Who's the best trash talker on the team?
I never hear it, but I hear it's Ryan Tyrrell.
Ryan?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. That's what I asked. I live with Trevin, Ryan Tyrrell, Ryan Simpson, and Ryder. And I always ask.
Ryan?
Yeah, I always ask
What?
Ryder and Trevin.
He
Like,
probably gets it from Robbie.
yeah, I bet. Like, who talks the most trash? And they're like, probably Tyrrell. Like, talks a lot. And then I saw a tweet from Kyle Hansen. Said Ryan Tyrrell's a professional trash talker.
Wow. I would have never guessed that.
I wouldn't have either.
I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
One word that describes your playing style.
Physical.
Okay.
I don't know.
Who's your biggest inspiration? Doesn't have to be a football player. Doesn't have to be an athlete.
I'd say probably just my family.
Your family?
Yeah.
Okay. And then last one, coffee or energy drinks or neither?
Coffee.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee guy?
Yeah.
You know coffee stunts your growth, right?
Does it? I
That's
think
what
I'm
my
fully
mom
grown
always
by
told me.
now.
I never drank coffee.
I didn't really start drinking coffee until I was in college.
Yeah.
So I hope I
What made you start drinking it? Just tired all the time?
I don't know. I kind of started liking it. Like,
Yeah?
Like, it just kind of randomly, like, I didn't like it. Like, I would have sips of, like, my parents or whatever. And then all of a sudden in college, I had one and just started liking it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that concludes the first Under the Helmet with Samuel Akem. This is Nick Ostmo. Appreciate you for sitting down with me, bro. Thank you guys all for being here. I will catch you guys next time. See you later.